Hello, hello, it's Nick back again. So I've showed you Test Drive 2, the Duel, showed you the California data disk. Now I'm going to show you the European Challenge data as we go across Europe. This time in the Duel, I'll take out the Porsche RUF, yellow car there. The opponent will be the Corvette ZR1. And as I say, we're going to race across Europe in 6 stages. Go the most difficult level as always. Now, for my mind, out of the 3, the Master Disc, the California Challenge and the European Challenge, I feel that the European is the most tricky. So we'll see how we get on. And the reason why it's the most tricky is the traffic on the other side of the road is pretty unforgiving. So just loading it up here. We start off in Holland. Now you'll see each stage it does use rather a lot of cliches from each country to try and get across that it is in fact coming from that country, not really based accurately on any roads in any of them. We go for all the major countries: Holland, Germany, Switzerland, Italy, France and Spain. Holland, welcome. Right, straight away the windmill is telling you that it's Holland. There's a few barns dotted about, a lot of countryside. Quite a long stage this, over 9 miles, but we've already left the Corvette ZR1. We're 2 duels up of course. I won the duel on the original game. You might want to check out if you haven't already. And just about won the California Challenge on the last stage. Going past that policeman, looking very Dutch. Yes, this Holland, it doesn't take you to the red light district of Holland, and you won't see any funny cigarettes being smoked. We're straight on to a random motorway in Holland, I presume. Oh, we've blown a gear there. That's what happens when you go off-road. Going across a river. Yeah, so can we win 3 duels out of 3? Maybe. That windmill in the distance isn't getting any closer. Slow down a bit too much for that bend. Right, this is new. This is some sort of truck. Oops! Yeah, we can't go into full gear because the engine's going to blow straight away. This is limiting us quite a bit. Just keep going. See, there's a lot of traffic here. Shall we risk going round? A few sub. There we go. Boom! Yes, first crash of the day. Crash in Holland, 3-set the car. Now our opponent might come straight past now in his Corvette. Still can't see him. Perhaps he's having a more difficult time of it than me, because there is a lot of traffic around. I think Test Drive 3 The Passion, the sequel, not sure that came out on the Amiga. Might have just been on the PC. But you're not missing much, because I don't think it's as good. I'm avoiding the police so far. Have you ever been on any road in Holland that looks like this? We've already crashed once, let's risk going round him. Yep, got away with that. So after this stage, of course, we've got Germany. No pedestrians around, they couldn't program them in. Yeah, making steady progress. I'm making it look a bit easy. Yeah, but this the cockpit of the RUF looks exactly the same as the original Porsche 929 on the disc. The only difference I can make out, instead of having a white bonnet, it's yellow. This car's slightly quicker. It's the quickest car in the game. I can suddenly see my computer opponent in my rear view mirror there, the Corvette ZR1. Seems to have outrun the police there, but our opponent is in the mirror. So every time we go into the next lane across overtake, we are risking it a bit. So there might be some oncoming traffic straight away, but we seem to be quite lucky. Can't keep doing this or else we're going to come a cropper, but let's have another go. Yep, that was close. Whoops, that was very close. So this has been Holland. This refers to it as the Netherlands, but I don't call it the Netherlands, I call it Holland. But don't tell the Dutch, they'll be livid. I've got no amazing facts for Holland to tell you. So feel free to make up some of your own or comment below as we gradually go into this 1 mile to go. Get past this Volkswagen. So you see, yeah, the traffic is different from the Master Disc. Completely different from the California Challenge as well. We seem to have Volkswagens on here, and big trucks carrying cattle or who knows what. I suppose there's a lot of this going on in Europe. But yep, that's the end of the stage almost. But no Great Britain. England, Scotland and Wales haven't been included in this European challenge. Maybe we haven't been deemed worthy. But yep, we pulled in at the gas station. That's a pretty safe first start. Let's see if I've got more points than my opponent to get us off to a winning beginning. Didn't mean to rhyme there. Right, we're at the Flying Dutchman, so that could be more cliched if you tried. One crash. Well, you always have one crash, don't you? I wouldn't take much notice of that. I haven't played this very much. Yeah, you won the round. You are winning the game. By quite a bit there. Great driving. I think you're good enough to play Grand Prix Circuit. Well, I might upload that. I certainly have it. Plays quite similar to this, but round a Grand Prix track instead. But further ado, goodbye to Holland and hello to the Germans in Germany. So Germany, willkommen. Good pronunciation by me. Looks very similar to Holland, in fact. Whoops, we're going on. Oh, crash. Yes. So we get one life at the end of each stage, so I can afford one crash and we stay level. More than that, we start struggling. Yeah, but no windmills, although the opponent's crashed. No windmills, although the terrain does look very similar. Maybe they couldn't think of what to put for Germany. There's the obvious World War II cliche, but it'll never see the light of day. It got published and they went with that. We're not going to see Hitler's gas station when we get to the end, I can tell you that much. Oh, on... Whoops. Yes, this isn't the way to do it. Got to keep it on the road. Volkswagen. A lot of Volkswagens get sold around these parts. But what have they cliched for Germany? It looks like a lot of... I'm just trying to look at the buildings as we park it on the wrong side of the road. Oh dear, we seem to be stuck in a ditch. This is not exciting racing. Was there going to be a crash here? No. See what I mean about this traffic? It does limit you. We seem to be a bit stuck. The back of that car, if it is a Saab, looks a bit like a Dalek. Oh, we are in heavy traffic. Lost sight of my opponent. I don't know if he's ahead of me or behind. Yeah, let's get round here. This is definitely the most difficult of all the challenges on Test Drive 2. This European scenery. The traffic is everywhere. I've got it set on the most difficult, of course, which probably isn't helping. So maybe it is letting me off on the other two. I'm not really reaching serious speeds, but I think we might be coming onto the German Autobahn soon, when it opens up to 4 lanes. Autobahn begins, that sign said. Right, so let's rip. I'll probably spin it off the road, to be honest. Go too fast. Right, we're in 5th gear. See how quickly we can get this thing. 4.5 miles to go to the end. Yeah, Germany seems categorised by those buildings in the distance. A bit Austrian to me. So there we go. Seem to be on safe ground in the political correctness stakes anyway. That's the main thing. Yeah, we're going a bit quick here. Got to watch this traffic. And the Autobahn's going to end at some point and go into 2 lanes. I better be ready for that. Yeah, oops. We totally lost it there. But we've got away with it. There's no tree in our way to cause a crash. So Volkswagens, Saabs and those cattle vans seem to be the only things we need to look out for. As I try and get out of the grass or mud. But as I say, if you keep going off-road, you can lose a gear really quickly. Engine blows. Don't give you much warning, and that's 1 life lost. We're still on the Autobahn. 2.4 miles to go. Going as quick as we want on this. So there'll be no police coming after us. And yeah, we see this is what happens in this game. We lost a gear, I didn't notice, and the engine blew up straight away. What's going on with this Porsche 911 RUF? But Porsches are very good. As I said about Lamborghinis in the previous update, Porsches are brilliant, drive really well. So Porsche, if you're watching, you want to send me a free one so I can take photos and do a video on it and just tell you how great, and everyone how great the car is. You can send me a free one if you want. What are the chances? Not much, I don't think. I should have gone for something smaller. Maybe marshmallows. I might have had a better chance of getting those. Okay, so we'll keep going, past another Volkswagen. This is the end of the Autobahn. Half a mile to go. Oops. Yep, just about got away with that. Just about got away with that, I think. Yep, gears haven't blown. Another grey Saab. Very boring roads here. And he eases it unimpressively too early. Come on, we're not between the two lines. This is costing us time. Right, we're there now, I think. Our opponent hasn't reached the end, so I presume we've won again. Won the first stage. Let's see if we can increase our points on the second one. Crash one time. You blew your engine one time. It's 4 lives. Yeah, so a net loss of 1 life there going forward. You won the round. You are winning the game. Brilliant. Well, he's being sarcastic again with his comments. Let's leave those behind us. So that's Holland and Germany completed. The next stage is Switzerland, so we're off into the mountains. Some of the graphics are a bit ambitious on this. See that house there, that chalet? That's too big. So when it updates, it turns into a bigger chalet. Now, this sort of thing, you can get away with it on the trees which are smaller, but any large graphics, they're not going to look good at all. So every time you see that chalet, it's going to just jolt in front of you with very awkward unprecision. Let's see if we can see another one coming up. Yep, but quite twisty. Brown either side. I don't think we see any snow on this stage. As we go into the Swiss, I imagine it's the Swiss Alps, is it? Maybe, maybe not. I know the next stage is Italy, so it's sort of a mountain range between Switzerland and Italy. Comment below if your geography is better than mine. Tight bends, tight bends. Yeah, Test Drive 1, the original, had a lot of these, but no stage had mountains both sides, so we're in the first valley of Test Drive 2. If we travel over any of these rocks, we'll lose a gear straight away, and there's the police. Now, is he after me, or is he after my opponent? He's after my opponent, so no need to slow down. Slow down a bit too much there. So he's after my opponent, so he's going to pull him to one side. So I better be ready if he suddenly turns out on the road. I don't want to fly into the back of him. Because most of my crashes on this game, regardless of what scenery you're playing, is caused by the computer controlled player. He parks his car at the weirdest places, has the most unusual crashes. There he is, zip round. See, that was round a very tight bend. Watch that chalet. Boop. Yep, it got bigger and was on the road there momentarily. Now, 6.7 miles. So these stages are quite long on this European Challenge series. You only get 1 new life at the end of each stage, so it makes it tricky just to get away with getting to the end of each one. My bogey stage is the next one, which is Italy. I tend to have crashes galore on that one. I can never remember where the oncoming traffic is going to arrive, and it arrives all the time. We're in a tunnel in the mountains. But yeah, we might get a bit boring near the end of the last stage, so I might have to drive around really slow just to ensure I actually finish it and show you all the scenery. And yeah, this Switzerland does look very Test Drive 1. Mountain to the right, sheer drop to the left. Okay. Police is after us. I can't see him in the rear view mirror, so might be able to outrun it. Well, there he is. He's just sneaking in at a view. I'd prefer to do... Oh, look, the Corvette Z01's beside him as well. Only one of them was going to win this. That Corvette Z01's going to crash into him, I think. I think he did. Yep. Policeman's unharmed. I think if we're doing a duel in future, I'd like to control the police car. No option for that, but he always seems to be able to catch you up, so that must go pretty quick. Can you recognise what make of car that police car is? Oh, the ZR1 is going past me, is he? Now this is what I worry about the most. That computer man could brake at any point and we'll be straight into a crash, or he could suddenly stop if he goes into the back of a Saab. Police are after us. But I don't want to risk going around this ZR1. He's law unto himself. The computer makes some very strange racing decisions. But we won the first couple of stages. If we get even close to him, or even win the third one, that puts us in good stead, because it's only 6 stages this. It'd be nice to win 3 duels out of 3. But having said that, I am in the fastest car, so I deserve to win, really. But you never know, the computer doesn't follow the rules, so he might not know that this is the fastest car. he might suddenly decide the ZR1s are faster. But he's going quite slow now, because normally they outrun me quite quick regardless. Is that policeman after me this time? I think he might be. He's not coming straight past. Yeah, he's pulled us over. Better slow down. Or shall we? Yes, we will slow down because there's a car in front of us. Look at that! He weren't after me! Oh, I wish he made it clearer. He needs, like the Need for Speed games has, he needs some sort of tannoy. It says, reduce your speed, and then says the colour of the car. That's cost me some time. Right, so he's going to pull my opponent across the road somewhere, so I better be ready for this. I need to hire a man to wave yellow flags just beforehand. Yep, there they are. Got away with that. Oops! I thought I'd got away with it, and then swerving to not crash into that Volkswagen on one side, and I crashed into it. So it's a bit of a shame because we only got 0.8 miles left. Can't see any cuckoo clocks in Switzerland, or I haven't seen any ski slopes either, unless they're them in the distance. Trees look very familiar. I think we're going to see them in every country, looking very, very similar. Right, au revoir, I think that said. The end of Switzerland. Let's get that Volkswagen out of the way. A lot of these cars are always driven by the same people as well, so perhaps it's the fashion. And I've stopped too early again. And the ZR1 comes right past me. So we could have won that stage, hopefully we still have, but I lost valuable seconds there. He certainly pulled in front of me at the gas station. What gas station do they have in Switzerland? They have the Matterhorn garage. Crashed one time, 1 speeding ticket, 4 lives left. Well, I only crashed once, so I've maintained that computer won this round. Just, you are winning the game. Yeah, what we're winning by about 30,000 points, but that could go quite quickly. Autobahns are made for drivers like you. Well, not if you saw me in Germany. We did skid off quite badly. And right, now this is my bogey course. It's Italy, and they're really going out to show you it's Italy. There's a Colosseum in the distance, and there's those 3-column ruins, which we're going to see quite regularly. Italy Grotto, but they're a bit big for this graphic system, so you'll see them come through, really jolting, suddenly going bigger and bigger. There they are. You'll see a lot of those. So there's a lot of ruins, all decayed the same, and the traffic on this section, on this level, is unforgiving. So I'm probably going to crash more than once, but I'll definitely try not to. Off-roading will probably happen as well. Yep, police after us, probably stop. A few bridges here. I don't know how close to Venice this is, but if it was Venice, we wouldn't be in a Porsche RUF, we'd be in a gondola. Right, now this is the annoying bit. So much traffic. I think we'll stop the policeman here. These cattle vans, there is loads of those in Italy. Does that make sense? Have you ever driven around Italy? You got stuck behind lots of cattle vans or farm vehicles? I'm not sure about this. If we get out of Italy alive, we've got then 2 stages, which are France and Spain. And yeah, we might do the dream, the triple crown, of winning 3 duels out of 3. But I don't want to get too cocky, because they're quite a long way to go. Policeman looks the same on every country, similar to the policeman in California. Oh, I don't like this. Oh, get a move on, Corvette ZR1. Yes, he pulled out to overtake. I trusted it was clear. He weren't driving very fast. We bumped into, crashed, I would say, catastrophically into oncoming traffic. Brilliant. I've come to the conclusion that the computer driver is an idiot. Okay, so we're just going past this cattle truck. 2 we've gone past. There's a 3rd one. Zip back in. That was close. Missed that Saab. Another cattle truck. 1, 2, 3, 4 of them going. Just missed that Volkswagen. This is ridiculous driving. Another one. Where are these cattle trucks going? Another 2. Got that, runs police car. That's it. Yeah, police car crashed into the Saabs. That's got that. We crash into the back of a police car. It's game over. I'm not sure what happens if we crash into it if it's oncoming traffic. Hopefully we don't find out, because I presume it might be game over. Oh! It's one of those ones. Should have been a crash, but somehow I fitted between the 2. Yeah, if I can complete Italy with some lives left. Then I'm there. I mean, on no other stage are you passing like 4 or 5 cars in a row. 1 or 2 at most. Whoops. Yeah, it's all that time in this. It's Volkswagen City. Uh-oh. Oh. Is that the end of the game? No, you've got 2 lives left. Thought it could have been. Well, my heart was in my mouth there. Thought it was going to have to start all the way again. And that wouldn't have been good. There's a cathedral there in the distance. Don't know what cathedral that's supposed to be representing. Except Italy's got quite a few of them. Probably the most famous one, which again, its name I do not know. That Colosseum's good. It'll be great when it's finished. Yes. Pity we can't drive to. There it is again. There's 2 Colosseums. There's another cathedral. Anyone who say that this scenery is repeating itself? Not me. I wouldn't say it's got just 10 elements and that keep repeating in a random order. I'm sure the makers have gone out to Italy, all expenses paid, all throughout Europe, taken millions of photographs, and then they got back in the office and done an accurate representation of each country, bringing forward its themes and flavours. Whoops! Oh, we're going. Oh dear! Don't want to blow a gear. Oops! Yeah, crashed into that cattle van. There's as many people taking cattle one way as the other way. Maybe they should just phone each other up and say, look, we're at point A, you're at point B, we're delivering the same amount of cattle each side. Let's just stay at home, tell our employers we are on the road, and collect our pay anyway, and just offload the cattle where we are. No, they don't think about that. I fancy a cornetto for some reason. And maybe a spaghetti bolognese. But it's arrivederci to Italy, the sign said, which is very nice. Arrivederci. I wonder what it would have said if it was Great Britain we were leaving. Goodbye, I presume. That's that mystery solved. Let's pull over to the Italian gas station, which is run by Luigi, is it? Maybe. No, it's run by Francesco. It's Francesco's benzene. They all sell cola though, no matter where you are in the world. Coca-Cola readily available from here. Well, we survived Italy, and I'm pleased about that. I won this round. I'm winning the game. Computer had quite a lot of crashes there. This gives us our biggest lead we've ever had in these duels. So if we survive 2 more stages, we're cooking on gas. Looking good for the win. As we are soon to be entering Francais, or France. We're by the beach, pretty picturesque. Now, unlike the beaches on the California scenery disc, this beach, well the sea at least, is filled with many, many boats. Sailboats, you see. Looking very nice. No one on the beach though, they're all at sea. It's relatively short stage this, so let's see if we can get to the end without crashing at all. Yeah, quite nice sailboats. I'd imagine they've managed to be able to put those there, because all that scenery is in front of us. And California disc, the sea was just by the right hand side. Maybe they couldn't program boats. Small technicality. Let's outrun this French policeman. We don't want le ticket on our windscreen, but he is going to do it. Look, he's pulling one side. He's got us. Sacre bleu. No, Sacre rouge as well. Jaune, blanc, and any other colours. 157 miles an hour. That's not bad. Now, you see what I mean? If I was in the police car, as my opponent goes past, if I was in the police car, that seems to be going extremely fast. Let's get that ZR1. Good road holding, but the further it gets away, the more it looks like a jelly mould. That's the thing with supercars. It's looking like a UFO, maybe. I'm sure it's still a ZR1. 2.6 miles to go. Lovely beach, palm trees one side. What parts of France is this? Is it the French Riviera? No, that don't have a beach. Police after us again, come on! Oh no. Hopefully he's going after my opponent. He is. Good. I don't know why I slowed down there. He's not after me. So again, we'll watch if he's pulled the ZR1 over, because we don't want to crash into the back of that. Although, I think we've got plenty of live now to get us to the end. We'll get to the end of this one without dying or crashing, then we're there. Just like real life, you crash your car, windscreen completely smashes. I can hear him. Right, let's risk going round. Good job. Good job. See, we're almost getting the hang of this game. As I've mentioned before, I think there's no other scenery discs, just the European Challenge and the California Challenge. As always, if you know of an additional scenery disc, I'd love to hear from you. Maybe you can email it to me, or tell me if online you can download it. That would be good. Must be a way of doing it, 'cause it's not the most complicated game in the world. Sure, you can design the graphics on Photoshop or something. Okay, we're there. That's France done. That was our best stage yet, I think. Au revoir, Français. I don't know French that much. Ma voiture est tombée en panne. My car's broken down, but it hasn't. That was Madame's something or something gas station. You won this round. You're winning the game. We've got a huge lead there. A huge lead. So we've just got to get through Spain, the last stage available, and then I think it's 3 out of 3 for us. Right, it's all a bit brown. We're in Spain. There's a castle there, I think, on the right hand side. Spain, bienvenido. And this is going to suffer from Switzerland chalet disease, because I think if that castle is included in any scenery. There it is. Doesn't look very smooth. As I said, you can only get away with small graphics on this. If you try and be a bit clever and do big graphics, you're going to get found out. Watch out for rocks on the road, which translates as watch out for suddenly losing a gear and over-revving and your engine blowing up. Back in the valleys, looks maybe a bit like Switzerland, but the programmers wouldn't reuse the same graphics, would they? Surely not. Some Spanish mountains, I can see a whiff of a castle, so it must be Spain. That looks very similar to Switzerland. Police after us, avoid these rocks. I think we're going to win this. No, don't want to get too cocky. Could lose all eyes. ZR1's there. Police car coming around, he must be stopping us. Yeah, see? Would he do that in real life? Stop one sports car while another one zips past over 100 miles an hour? 143! God, so he must have been doing at least 150. But at least they only come at us at one police car at a time. There's about 4 of them might be in trouble. Or if there's a roadblock, that wouldn't be very fair. But that ticket's just a waste of time, so we're going to screw that up, throw it out the window, and we're going to continue going as quick as we can regardless. 6.8 miles to go. Costa Brava. Nice place to go on holiday. I presume that blue is water. Bit hard to tell. Not really getting a sense of depth. Could be a clear drop in a blue mountain. Hard to tell with 16-bit graphics. Cockpit's fantastic though, 16-bit or otherwise. Right, our opponent's in the lead. We've been scanned by the police again. Okay. There's the ZR1. There's the police. There's a cattle van we just passed. That must be the C there. I think that policeman's going to get us. Good road holding there from the RUF. Porsche 911. I don't think we're going to make it 5 miles without the policeman getting us. Flies just splattered on the windscreen. Oh, policeman straight past, not interested in me this time. Interested in the ZR1. I was hoping he'd get out and wipe that squash fly of our windscreen there almost centrally. But sometimes you hit them. Most I've ever hit, I think, is about 3. Never gets to a point where you hit so many, like a swarm, where you can't see where you're going. Watch out for gravel. Well, look, I'm travelling over 100 miles an hour. I'm not really going to be able to see gravel. Rocks and boulders, maybe. Whoops, he stopped him. Goodbye, ZR1. We're going to win this duel. You're hopeless. You're a rubbish driver, and you should be relegated to another game. Oh, this is a corner and a half. It's gone round in a circle 4 times. Whoops! That was luck more than judgment there, that Volkswagen was missed. Shouldn't be a gas station at the end of this stage. Should just say finish so we can power through, so don't have to concentrate about slowing down. Come on. Wind's in the bag, isn't it? Must be. So to recap, we went through Holland with the windmills. Germany, with those strange buildings. Switzerland, up in the mountains with the chalets that jumped in size. Italy, the ruins, the Colosseum. France, with the boats there and the beach and everything. And this last stage is Spain. Missed out Liechtenstein, didn't go to Portugal, didn't go as far as Romania or Croatia, which would have been nice. Russia, no way. We just went to Central Europe by the looks of things. Didn't dip into Belgium though. Perhaps they thought it would be too similar to Holland. Didn't want to overdo the windmills. Another cattle van. How many cattle vans go across Europe? I don't see any in the UK. It's because they're all in Europe. Perhaps that's a job for me. Cattle van driver. Whoops, that was a bit close. 0.8 was that castle. Oh well, might as well risk it now. We've got lives to burn. We've got about 3 lives left and half a mile to go. Spain, adios. Rather informal. I would have liked amigo. Adios amigo. Whoops. Yes, there we go. Ending victories, you mean to go on? We should have done it, shouldn't we? We were smoking there. We were smoking. Computer's totting up the scores. That bit's irrelevant. You won this round. Congratulations, you won the game. 3 out of 3. What can I say? And that's been the complete Test Drive 2, the Duel. All the scenery discs. And till next time then, goodbye. Goodbye.